finally wanted to stream again, or do anything on YouTube again, because I really haven't been wanting to do much recently, but I'm bored, quarantine, and I have a few things to say, I guess. Every time I don't know what to stream, I fall back on this game. God knows I haven't finished Dark Souls 3 since, like, my Henri run that lasted for about 6 or 5 hours. Because now I notice that you can beat this game with 6 or 5 hours. And I think I went to beat Sister Free, but I don't know if I just beat the main game or not. Oh shit, I forgot I was here. I don't know if this is where we left off, or whatever. But happy Mother's Day. It seems like I am recording on Mother's Day, and while I start to go through the motions of playing this game, I am also drinking wild berry wine while I have a good day. Yeah, that tastes good. So I don't know what we were gonna do up here, but I guess we were gonna go up to fight the demon. Needless to say, I don't know if he's weak against magic, so you know what? You might as well find out. But I've been doing recording again, if you've seen or have noticed anyway. I recorded 999 and Coffee Talk. I'm starting to like those games. I haven't really recorded much of them yet, but I do also have a third game that I kind of want to see if it goes anywhere. But yeah, I'm having fun with Coffee Talk. Coffee Talk is definitely reminds me heavily of Valhalla. And with that, I think that was enough to sell me on the game. It could possibly have different routes. Oh, Jesus. Alright. What else? 999. I really felt like playing a puzzle game, an escape puzzle game. So that filled my mood a lot, which was really good. I loved it. Should pop. Should pop. Also, yeah, you might know that I'm dead. I did some things. I remember now. I did some things regarding the old man. All right, Rukia. There you go. I did some things, you know. Wanted to basically level up faster, so I think I leveled up my dex or some dumb shit. I leveled up dex and intelligence to the farthest I wanted them to be, so I can use like a staff and some spells. If you don't know, this is completely a dex and spell build, nothing else. This is basically anime, and we're going anime apparently. And it's only sorceries, no hexes, no faith magic this time around anyway, because literally this is just I did this because I had an excuse, because I did not get all the achievements, so I only have, I think, like 5 of them left. One is collect all the rings, another one is to basically get all the gestures. Another one is to get all the spells. Another one is to just, what was it? Get all the pyromancies. And I think... Oh, I thought I pressed circle. I thought I pressed circle. Oh, shit. But yeah, that's why I have the excuse of doing this. Ooh. I don't want to be in front of him, nor I just want to be behind him, because he has a fucking grab me. But yeah, Dark Souls 1. I love the game. I have it on the Switch. Ah! Ow! Oh, almost got me. Haha. Anime moment. Alright. Calm down. Get down, fool. And I know his legs and stuff were supposed to break, but I think that's when you actually have like an open attack or whatever. But yeah, Dark Souls 1, it was great. But yeah, this is just an excuse for me to get all the achievements, honestly, because I haven't gotten all the achievements yet. And I still want that. This might be like my second game at Platinum. The first game was Undertale, and that was dealing with a weird dog, just, you know, giving him shit. So that wasn't hard at all. It was pretty easy. What else? Oh yeah, I've also been introduced to Pokemon Clover. That game is hard. I probably wanted I wanted to tell Brandon this. I wanted to tell him my experiences through the game. Since I'm not streaming it, I'm totally playing it by myself because that's how I want to play it. But I wanted to tell Brandon, my friend, the experience I had since he told me about it. And it's a fucking doozy of a ride. If you ever heard of Pokemon Clover, it's basically a 4chan Pokemon game. And it's a ROM hack for Fire Red. And it's pretty hilarious. It can be offensive to people, but you know, it's whatever. And I think it is my most favorite Pokemon ROM hack I have ever played with in my life. Like, I'm serious. I think I love that Pokemon. Like, now I never played a lot of Pokemon ROM hacks, but this one is pretty great. I actually am having the best time of my life with it. So, let me tell you the experience. So you got your two protagonists, right? You got Voil, or something like that. And then you got Maester, Keck something. I forgot what the goddamn girl's name is. But there's a chick protagonist called Keck something, Kexandra, and that's her name, and she's a cutie. And so I'm like, once I saw Kexandra as a character, I'm like, you know what? I'm replaying it. Since I chose the boy the first time, I was like, no, I want to play the meme character. But like, the thing is, the downside of that is though that Kexandra has the most funniest like dialogue, and when you play as Kexandra, the guy has the fucking like kind of worst dialogue in my opinion. Like, it's basically standard second protagonist dialogue, and it's kind of boring. But it seems like he's that guy that always looks shit up before he does it, so he rubs that in your face. He's also pretty hard when you fight him the second time. Okay, before I get to that part, let me say, okay, yeah, you got the main two characters, then you got Professor Stump, it's a professor. Then you got your little Gary, basically, little rival, and his default name is Edgy, but you have Edgy, Eddie, Edgy, and I think Dick, like all caps, just Dick, and at that point I was like, okay, I know where I'm gonna get myself into. So I named him Edgy. I just kept him. Everything's simple. All the Pokemon have default names, and it occurs to me when you think the game won't really, you know, pull out anything surprising. It does. I literally think half of the time, like, the game isn't throwing, like, sometimes it doesn't throw jokes 10,000 times per second. Sometimes it just doesn't do that at all. And out of nowhere, you just hear something like some type of top memer say, tits or like tits or go home or something, or like you'll got Viola ain't isn't like around here or something, and then you have like the signs telling you that don't press A and B on the D-pad on the or on the gamepad because it doesn't fucking work, so stop doing it. And once that's all out of the way, once you got to the field and once you got out of the first town, uh, you run across the Pokemon. Now the Pokemon I have is Alabam. Now, if you don't, it's offensive, but basically, just think about the word bomb and think of where your mind goes to when you hear the word bomb. Like, I'm probably being vague as hell, but it's what it is. And then you got the water Pokemon, which is basically a condom, and when you hear or like throw a Pokeball out, it makes a squelch sound like in hentai games. And I don't know whether to be disgusted or whether to laugh my ass off every time I hear that. But I think it's the most greatest fucking thing I have ever seen in my life. And I think you know what? Yeah, kill me. You know what? I don't even want to be here. I don't want to be here. Kill me. Oh, do I really want to die though? See, that's the will in me. That's the will. You know what? God, why don't I hate Rosenman. I don't fucking like him. He's a fucking prick. We're gonna beat him with his own game though. That's a great part. But yeah, you got the condom Pokemon, and then you have the grass or ass grass or something. It's basically dick butt. It has like a leaf coming out of its ass, and that's about it. The evolved evolutions I only seen the second evolved forms of those three starters, and they're pretty good. They're simple. I like them. Okay, we got to the Pokemon. The Pokemon are pretty. They're all memes. Like, you have a Pokemon that's basically nothing but a rap Pokemon that basically loves rap, and his name is, I forgot what was his name, like Scrappa, and he doesn't get affected by loud noise type of Pokemon, and his tail is a microphone, and he had a backwards hat, and I thought that was the dopest shit ever, and so I fucking caught that right off the bat. And then you got Mei, which is basically a Pokemon that looks like a cat who went through experiments that seemed like it was basically saying, every time you kill it, it was like, meow, like it says kill me with every meow it says, basically. And I don't know why, but every time I look at that Pokemon, I have nothing but a sense of like horror in the fact that what if you saw that moving in real time, like that shit just crawling up toward. No, I don't want to think about that. I don't like that. But it's a funny Pokemon. It's basically, the bio even says like it makes faces at basically the enemy until the enemy just passes out from seeing its faces because it's just switching rapidly. Another thing is, let's see, another Pokemon that I've come across a Furnace. Oh yeah, by the way, there's mimics in the game, because why not? If you want to play this game, you better learn how to EV train, and you better learn how to play competitively and save every time, because this game doesn't pull any punches, like at all, ever. And then you have basically another Pokemon. I think I already said Furnace, but yeah, you got a Furnace Pokemon Then you got a Pokemon that's a rock that has a muscled arm and hand coming from the bottom of it. Then you have a um, another Pokemon that's basically. Let me run through the bio Pokemons. You basically have like an Eevee. You also have an Eevee. Like it's not called an Eevee. It's called like a Spirit something. But it's basically Eevee colored and redesigned. And by the way, the Pokemon designs are all kind of like almost all original, and they're pretty fucking great. I love them. And then you got a Pikachu, but it's not Pikachu. It's Picacotton, Picocotton or some shit. So that's what it's called, Picacotton. And then if you think about that, you'll know what's called that. You'll know. And after that, oh Jesus! All right, buddy, really? Bloodborne is that way. Bloodborne is not here, not today. And then you got another Pokemon that is. I gotta look through them. Like I have the game, like on my laptop. I should look through it, just to like list the name. Hold on. Let me just list the names. Also didn't eat my salad. Damn. Yeah, let me actually. Do I really want to fight him? I don't know. Like. I might actually. I don't know, but let's look in my laptop and the Pokemon I have already caught in the game. I am on the second gym, and I have beaten the first gym leader, which is, if you haven't played Pokemon, it will always be Brock, basically. Also, yeah, the Pokemon Serapper basically turns into Gamster, and when you throw him out, he makes an air horn, which is hilarious. I guess I'll get rid of Growl. I don't fucking know. There's also a Seaman Pokemon called Semen, and then you have a blob Pokemon called Blobber or whatever. Oh, Blobos. It's called Blobos. And I don't want to spoil all of them, but I guess those are the ones that stand out to me the most. Besides, let me name one more Pokemon that I kind of like, that I actually wanted to catch. And these stupid Pokedex. National. It was called Grasshole, that's what it was called. No, Gutscoon. Nah. No. Oh, yeah. I did want to catch this. It's called Birdhouse. And it's literally just a flying birdhouse. You can just find it flying around in the freaking forest. Now, those are some of the Pokemon. Now, let me tell you this. You thought most of the NPCs in Pokemon games are boring. Probably. Maybe. A little. What if I told you that this game basically changes all that and makes them into total meme lords? Basically, you got your first kid, the kid that you always fight, basically in the first region, that has Rattatats, right? Well, this time he has a Scrappa, and when you walk up to him, when he notices you, you hear the Fortnite default dance go in the background, and you think that was enough. No, he basically, once you get into the main fight, he's basically dabbing. He literally dabs on you when you're in the main fight. Now, now that's hilarious. I love that actually. That's like the most like that made me sign up for the game officially, and so I know where I was going. And that's one of the NPCs. The second NPC is a person. What you meet him in the in in Mount Moot basically, and he's just a guy who is staring off into. Okay, also there's also a little girl that looks like it's from the like from an anime called Clover, and she, or it wasn't Clover, it was like Flower or something. I remember reading that anime, but it's a girl with green hair and she has two pigtails. She looks like she has clover on her pigtail. I don't fucking know, but you're basically fighting her, and all she has are, I think, like grass and clover type Pokemon, and that's about it. So you got a dude that's basically staring at this anime chick. That's basically like, oh, well, I'm not a creep. Don't stare at me like that. While you while you basically talk to the girl, saying, you know, I feel like someone is watching me, but I don't know why. And it's like, are you serious? And it's like, really? That's weird. So I went behind her, and it's like the guy. It's a guy who he's called, I think, Neckbeard or something, Neckbeard, and his whole thing is that he has nothing but Simmon Pokemon, and he has a Dakimakura, I think it was called, body pillows basically, of Gardevoir, and that is the fucking best thing I think I've seen ever, and that was hilarious to me. And then you got another one, which is like the schoolgirls, and when you go to her, it's basically playing the pomp music. That's about it. I think that's all that's interesting about her, besides that she stole a Pokeball. And after that, you have your wonderful other NPCs, which some to note about, some are not that drastically like, what I'm telling you is the only custom NPCs that are there are basically the ones I told you about: the dabbing kid, the Clover anime girl, and the what was it? Dabbing anime girl, and the body peel guy, basically. And so with those, it makes it 10 times better. Shrine, bonfire. All right. Okay, so the next thing. Well, there is another NPC which I want to get to, which I do not understand. You basically go into Man Cave, and it's just nothing but a cave, and it says, and you go up to the first character, and he says, "Well, what are you doing in my man cave? Get out!" And then you go up to the next person, and he's basically like, can you give me the essence of the gamer girl essence? And I'm like, oh, is this a Belle Delphine joke? Is it her bath water? And it's like, no. When you say yes or no and you do not have it, or you just say no, he says, wow, well, I guess you don't have the game. Come back when you have the gamer girl essence, gamer girl P. And then I'm like, I'm gonna have to fucking go on my hands and knees and beg some fucking chick just to pee in a fucking cup. And I can't. That's some good shit. And you have to beg this chick for her pee. And that's when I was like, I'll see what I can do, buddy. Since this seems like going to be a long quest, I'll see what I can do. and it seems like it's going to be a long game. It's really hard, and this is the first Pokemon game that I actually am learning how to EV train. No fucking joke, because I have never played Pokemon competitively, but this game is making me think, okay, how can I use the power up and defense moves, and how do I get the defense up pills and crap? And I'm like, oh my god, I love the game so much. I'm doing this because I like how many fucking dumbass shit is in it. Um, there's also the music. Now, the music are references to other memes. I love the Pokemon. I love the professor's lab music better. Out of all of them, I just love that one better. And then I like the, oh, I like the, oh! Nope. 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 I'm sorry, sir. Skeletor, you're gonna have to move. Skeletor, you're gonna have to move. You're gonna have to... I like how he phased through me when I was pushing open the door. Anyway, I like the professor's music because it's a song that I remember, but I don't know what the name of it is. It's a weird song that I've heard before, but I don't know what it is. And then you have the battle theme music, which is basically not that interesting. It sounds like the same battle music, except when you get to certain type of custom custom like NPCs, basically, and that's it. Custom NPCs the and the fact that maybe and yes, the gym leaders. I only fought Brock, so I don't know. Yeah, basically, I think every gym leader is different, but Brock is one of the gym leaders that haven't changed. And so right now, the second gym leader is basically a SJW, which is hilarious. Now, saying that, it's going places, but the music is practically good. There's a music, if you like Evangelion, there's a music about Evangelion in there, and you get to the water gym town. You got some good music that's in Mount Moon a little bit. I do like the theme song in Mount Moon, and it's weird because for a meme game, you expect everything to be bad. You expect everything to just be, jokes, which it is, and it's nothing but jokes. But the songs and the custom sprites have so much work in them that it's like, dude, this is, I want more of, like, they're making a second one. I think they're, like, making a second game, and they finished Clover in this year or last year. I don't remember. I think it's this year. But they finished Clover in this year, and it's like, man, they're gonna make another game just like this? And the only way you can get it is just by downloading a specific ROM. I might die. Yeah, I'm dead. I was fucking cornered. By doing a specific ROM. And it is not the hardest thing to do. But there's a thing in where if you cheat, something special happens. So do all that to your heart's content. They have a Pokeball that's nothing but a Chinese ball. that literally says Made in China in it. And then you get to a point in the game where you see fucking the Karma Squad, which is now your Team Rocket. You're versing Karma instead of Team Rocket. Now think about this. It's you're fighting Team Karma, and then you hear that the whole thing they're doing is to capture to bring back the Linux GNC or something. And it's like, okay, so now we have software means Linux, and literally one of the professors say, why would they steal something that's not open software? And it's like, that's hilarious. And then I listened to a whole lore dialogue from the scientist because I didn't know he was going to spout on and on about this. I didn't know he was going to do this. But he went on for hours. Like, I think he went on for like at least 20 minutes explaining the lore behind the GNC, behind the whole thingamabob. It's weird. It's so weird. It makes me wonder what the legendary... No, I think the legendary... And you get through all that. It's fine. And then you get to the Gym Master. Now, Brock is something. You can skip Brock, I heard. And when you go fight him again, he has like level 60 Pokemon. I'm sorry, but Brock is fucking hard, dude. Like, the chest, the Mimic Pokemon, he's a fucking bitch. Like, if you're not prepared, he's a fucking bitch. He's nothing but, like, you have to have a fighting Pokemon or something that gets away from him, or you're just going to die because he throws like Payday at you and then he bites you to death. And it's like, bro, really? You're just gonna like completely just kill me. And so at that single point in time, I was like, yeah, this game is serious. But at the same time, I want to hurt Brock. Because he literally is like, I'm the best in the world. You can't beat me. I got this. You goddamn motherfucker. And then I'm like, okay, I got you. I died in a split second. And then I'm like, okay, I'll go and fight him again. By the way, a person, before you fight him, you fight an NPC and he says Brock is light years away. You take a teleporter, you're on a rock in space. He was literally light years away. I don't know what the premise of that, but whatever. And when you fight Brock, you get Darude Sandstorm in 8-bit form, which is beautiful. But besides that, I think when I beat him, it's nothing, no meme related thing. It was normal, and I was happy. And then we got to Mount Mook. I had never noticed how much I hate mountains in Pokemon games when I went to Mount Mook. For the love of God, Mount Mook is the most fucking infuriating. Like, I did this to myself. I did it to myself. Like, I kind of made it harder for myself, because all you had to do was go left. You didn't even have to do anything special. You just had to go left. And there was nothing, no magic, no secret shortcuts, nothing. You go left. You go left. I haven't fought this line in a while. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, God, I guess I should Ember. But yeah, Mount Moot's and frustrating. That's why I went up all the way to the top, thinking I was free, but I went up to people mourning over Moot, whoever the fuck Mr. Moot was. And there's a lot of memes that I do not get. because there is like some 4chan memes that I never been on 4chan, funny enough, and it's something. This game describes it for me. Um, and I think that's it. When I went to Mount Moot and I beat Mount Moot, I literally went up and down this place, scavenging everything I could, literally killing myself. I had to, and then out of nowhere, when I started going to the exit, your second rival comes, and he said, "Oh, I went to Bulbapedia and I looked up Mount Moot, and then I got this, this, and this. Cool. Hey, let's fight." And it's like my Pokemon have no more attacks. I'm down to my last health on one of my main Pokemon, and I have 3 other Pokemon that are at low level. What the fuck do you expect me to do with that? And so I fought him. I almost won somehow, but then I died. Oh yeah. Also saw angry video game nerd in there. He's somewhere in the game. You'll find him, but then I fought him. He killed me. It was fucking great. It was fucking awesome. And apparently, Kekmista or fucking whatever her name is harder than the male rival. It's amazing how I heard that come out of someone's mouth that she was harder than the male rival, but then I watched a video and I looked at what she uses and I'm like, okay, yeah, she is pretty hard. She's pretty fucking hard. So after that, should I just shut up and like actually concentrate? I don't have to like do this all over again, because I feel like I'm gonna have to do it all over again. I'm really actually go over. I fought you like 10 times in this game. Why am I having so much trouble with you? Shit, I'm gonna die. Gotcha, bitch. Fuck, I didn't have my roll. Gotcha, boys. I just want to kill the boss. I just want to get him, so I can go to my lead. I'm starting to see a theme in video games that I do not. That I do not like. That I do not like games where you go into caves or underground anything. They're really frustrating and really kind of mute and boring to look at the same rock every time. Sometimes they can spin it in interesting ways. Sometimes it's just not worth fucking looking at. Maybe I should grind. No, I beat him at level 1 before. Why am I like this? I know how to kill him. But, like, come on now. I remember, right? Then I beat him at, like, level 1? I can't remember. I can't remember. But I'm sure I beat him at level 1, like, you know. I'm just saying. It's not like a... I don't know what the fuck I'm saying anymore. Anyway, let's get with the fight. Full Sharingan mode. Alright. Full Sharingan. He's being a fucking asshole. You know what? God, man, what is this? Is my stamina on a pause button? Like, I'm pressing circle hard as hell, and I cannot get it back. It's like I'm an old person. I'm old. One of you's almost dead. Where'd you go? You're here. You're oh, come on, man! You're not dead? Ugh. Oh my god, he died, man. What kind of anime bullshit? Come on. Give me that back. Give me that back. Give me that. Come on. Come on, come on. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. It's me and you. Me and you, him. Me and you. Oh my god, you're a fucking combo. Oh! You're not supposed to hit me. You were supposed to hit him. You're supposed to be on my team, not on theirs. Jesus, hell on earth. Where's the boss? Oh, he's right behind me. Alright, come chase me. Got you. I roll caught you. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Monka S. Hugger. I should raise up my stamina. Don't I have like something that raises stamina? Because I feel like my stamina is like weak as all hell. Or is this a mistake? This was probably a mistake. But I'm not gonna quit. I might as well. It's something. It'll happen. I swear to you, I will beat this. Oh, I don't have anything. I'm a fucking loser. I'm a failure. No, you. Rukia, why do you do this? Why are you the way you are? Like, I'm sorry, but like, you don't. It doesn't seem that like you get what you're doing, and I understand. I understand this, but you gotta fucking suck it the fuck up, Rukia. It's 2020. Bleach is coming back. So shut the fuck up. What? Anyway. I don't know what the fuck I was saying, but yeah, I played Pokemon Clover. Go play it. It's fucking great. Devs worked really hard on it, and I love it. I need, like, a certain way of killing this boss. You know, the only thing is, you can't really do nothing when he catches you. Once he catches you, you might as well get there. Well, okay, that was lucky as all hell. Do I have, like, an idiot savant inland dodging when I don't mean to? I'm trying to not summon people. Like, throughout Bloodborne and throughout Dark Souls, I've been summoning. And I don't want to do that again. Why are you firing me? Why aren't you fighting him? Does no one care? Is it one of those special times that no one like fights each other and they just hate me? Is it all the time? Dude, come on, man. I just want to hit him. You should have let me just hit him, bro. I can't see. I'm blind. Okay, you're not luck, lady. Oh, Lord. sip. No, why did you attack 3 times? Sip your tea, woman. Drink that Sunny D. Capri Sun. I don't know, man. Okay. Here we go. We got... No. We can only slash, like, twice. You know what? No. Wow. Wow. Poggers. I totally wrecked this guy who was holding a samurai sword. I totally killed him. I feel so good about myself. Ja. Ooh. Why do I do this to myself? Why do I play games like this? Maybe playing with a samurai sword was a bad idea. Maybe it was a mistake. Do I have enough of anything? I have 2 large swords. That's not gonna get me anywhere. I probably could use this. I can't do it because I'm too weak. I'm too weak. Ugh. I'm too weak. Damn it. Oh, you know what? I could probably do twin blades. I don't know, man. I'm not trying that. I can't do it. I can't do it. Like, I think this is bad. The stage is gonna be even fucking worse. I fucking hate the stage. Stage is nothing but fucking bull crap. If I don't beat this man, I'm ending it. I'm ending it. Oh, by the hair on my chinny chin chin. Probably shouldn't have fought me.